Hello, welcome to a little video on Can You Feel Love Tonight, the Rock School Grade 1 version. So I just want to start on the intro part, so looking at this first line here, the left hand to begin with, they give most of what you need to know in terms of fingering, that you start with finger 1 or thumb on that G, and then you keep going, then it's finger 2, and then it's finger 3, and then here when you're just about to play the D, you tuck your thumb under to restart and have thumb there. And then here's what I think is the best thing to do at that point is rather than do another 1, 2, 3, go 1 and then 4 and then 5. The reason being is then you've got an easy stretch up to the F sharp that follows here in the fourth bar. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. So you'll probably want to practice that a few times until that's natural and you can do it without thinking and you've memorized it and all that stuff. The right hand, you can see what's going on with the fingering. They've given fingers for every note there, so that's fine. 3, 2, 5, 4, and then on that same C, when you repeat it, you're going to do 5 here, and then 3 here, then 2, 5, 2, 1. Okay, and that's it. And then you just want to put that together. And tuck your thumb under the left hand. A lot to go on here. Then you're going to do 3 and then 4 on the left hand. Then 2 and then 5 here, as you can see. And then you're well prepared to do this bit here, this fourth bar, which I'll just point to there. Now, if I zoom in on it, you can just see what's going on there. So there's finger 3 there. I think it's better if you do finger 2, because look, you got your little finger down here. If any chance, you can probably just reach up to that finger, to that F sharp. It's going to be a lot easier than doing it with finger 3. And then after that point, you want to have thumb here. And then you can do 3, 2, 1, all the way up to that C. And that's as high as you're going to need to go in the left hand. So starting from that low B, then finger 2, then 1, and then 3, 2, 1. Did I say 1, 2, 3? I meant 3, 2, 1. So this is what you want to do the left hand now. You want to extend what you learnt to begin with and go 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and keep that going. Keep repeating that until that's natural. You've done your right hand, and then following the fingering for here is fine. Doing the 2, 1, 2, 1, basically just these pinching fingers that you're doing to do that climbing sequence. Crossover, tuck under. So yeah, and then that's going to work like this. Where are we? And then you'll find you're in a good position to do this next bit where the vocal comes in, even though, well, the vocal line that you play on the piano. Hopefully that's all clear there. Really important to play that second C whilst you're holding down that G. then a single B on its own. Then this is almost a repeat, we just don't have that D on the end. Another B. And then if we go down to what we have next, well, to play it exactly as they've written it, even though the recording goes a little differently, it's going to sound like this. Hopefully you can see that. I'll do that again slowly. This is this bar. I think ideally if you can end up with finger 4 and that B, then that puts you in a good position to do this little sequence here in the right hand. And then we have a bit more repetition here. And another repetition. And here's where things get a little trickier. So the really key thing about this bar is to be really ready for that octave leap between that low D and that high D. And the best way to do octaves is telephone, thumb, little finger, thumb, little finger. I know sometimes some people like to do it like this. Change finger on that double G, which is fine. And now let's look at this bar, taking it bar by bar. And that D is the beginning of the chorus. Let's have a little look at this. Now let's zoom out a little bit. There's kind of a pattern going on with the left hand. It's all just what we call thirds. Until the very last two, you can even see how they look different to the rest. And those are fifths. I go like this: 1 3, 1 3, 1 3, 2 4, 2 4, 3 5, 1 3. So that's the critical point here. When you're on the E and the G, you change, and then you're going to find it a lot easier to just your little fingers there, waiting to play that C just there. 1 3, 1 3, 2 4, 2 4, 3 5, 1 3, 1 and 5. Lovely. And looking at this right hand, we have what are called push notes. So basically, if everything would just arrived on the beat, it would sound like this. You'd get that D line up with the B, which it does, and that B line up with that chord, and this A here would line up with this chord, but this A arrives a little earlier. So that's all you have to consider, is it's pushed because it's pushed in earlier. And then we get another push. This B is supposed to come with this, but it's pushed in earlier. Like that. Maybe you should probably practice that as a little segment on its own. See what I'm doing there? Followed by the chord. And then looking at this bit. So, looking at these two bars all in one go. I'll do it very slowly. And then I'm going to go as far as here. Yeah, looking at this right hand part, the fingering they've given is very much what I would go with. 1, 2, 5. Bit of a, not a stretch really, but it's important to use those fingers. Left hand, continuing this pattern of thirds, a jump down here to C sharp and E, and then D and F sharp and A, back down. So let's just run through this bar. Yeah, that's actually quite simple. And then we'll continue the rest at a later stage. I hope this helps. Take it bit by bit. Don't try and do everything that I covered in one go. And good luck.